And the mathematical odds are incredibly high that we are currently living inside one of those simulations and not in base reality.
Well, my personal point of view is there's option 4 that you don't mention. And option 4 is that there is no simulation at all. That all this talk is nothing but fairy tales that we tell our children to amaze them about the universe. But you see, the universe is based on probabilities. Probabilities that uranium will fire, for example, which gives us nuclear weapons. Probability that hydrogen can fuse, and that gives us stars. So the universe is based on probabilities, not on simulations.
Do you think what we're seeing, this is a strange question to ask because, again, there's so many definitions within it, but do you think what we're seeing is real? Like, do you think this is, because people do psychedelic drugs and I hear about things like DMT. You inhale a little bit of smoke and suddenly everything you see is different. And you meet, people talk about how they've met other types of life when they've taken an inhale of DMT. They've interacted with some type of other life form. So I guess all this is to say that if our perceived reality is that fragile, where we inhale one of smoke and suddenly we're amongst a different life form, then it makes us question whether this is real at all. And also, just to extend it a little bit further, if one inhalation of smoke, and I guess you could think about that as a bunch of small particles, can interrupt something in my brain that causes me to believe that I'm in a different universe, then doesn't that prove that my reality is just the projection of a very fragile small amount of particles that are right now lined up so that I see you and this?
Well, I think the answer to that is that what you consider to be reality is really a partial fiction. That your senses are limited by what your senses can retrieve from the outside world, but it's only a teeny weeny little fraction of what actually exists.